the proof. La.
Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today. Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee. Bly is missing. I see Bly, but I didn't bring her. But instead, we have two cats here.
There's a black shape over there.
We have Shadow. We have Sunny.
And here's Sunny.
And they're not happy with the new world order here because they're getting a different feeding schedule. Oh, you shrug your head. You should have seen them last night after you went to bed.
What happened?
They were all over me. Every time I went in the kitchen, they followed me there. This one and this one.
Yes, we are starving them. We have put them on a crash course diet.
Sassy is on a diet, and everybody kind of has to adhere to a different feeding schedule. So that's our rather unhappy news here. But the happy news is it's a great cold day here in Michigan. Just a beautiful day, but cold.
Hi, Mama T.
Oh, hey, Mama T. Good to see you. I don't know if I missed anybody else. I think I got my list set. And let's get on with it. So we'll do our... Here, why don't you shuffle first?
Alrighty.
And I'll shuffle last. I got limited shuffle space thanks to a big sprawling black cat on the table.
Shape. The black shape. The black hairy thing.
I even had to bring in an extra table today for my tablet. Good morning, everybody.
Do you want me just to spread them out for you?
Oh, I didn't shuffle yet. I asked you to shuffle first.
Why, of course you can shuffle.
All right. Let's see if I can shuffle by the cat here. Oh, look at that. I don't want to make her leave. So today is the 110th anniversary of my father's death. No, birthday.
I didn't know you were that old.
That would make me ancient, wouldn't it?
Time does
Oh my
go by.
gosh. No, he passed away when I was 10 years old, so... Hey, Shadow. Did I disrupt you? Yeah, you got nowhere to go now. Where are you going to go? Oh, there goes Shadow. You can sit by me here. Why don't you sit here? Shadow's got to go to the place where there's definitely no room. Whatever. So it's a special day. Tomorrow is also the anniversary. Now that's the death anniversary tomorrow. When my mother and aunt died on the same day, years apart. So, November 13th. All right. Picking them up too, Mr. O.
I guess
I will let you draw one right now. Okay, this card is for the collective. And it's strength. Awesome. Just what we need today. It's all about endurance. I can go the distance and know that everything occurs in divine, appropriate timing. I have courage as I manifest miracles. When I allow Spirit to work through me, I am strong enough to move mountains and overcome any obstacle, inside or out. And you know, that's the thing. Let Spirit work through you. Spirit wants to be there, you know, helping and assisting and guiding you along. And go the distance. You know, you are strong enough. If there's something in your life right now you are tackling that, you know, you seem like it's never going to happen, just keep persevering.
A lot of times in the tarot, strength is an allegory. You know, we look at the lion, and is the person, usually a woman, holding the lion's mouth closed or sort of holding it open? It could be either, depending on the artistic interpretation, but therein lies the idea that maybe our strength can just contain things rather than be used to oppose things.
No, Shadow went in her secret space. Look at that.
Oh my God.
Did you see it? Yep.
We're gonna bust you for that.
We try to keep her out of a certain area behind the other
The
love
love
seat.
seat over there. on the
And
other side.
she manages to find a way down there every time we try to block it off. It just never.
And then we
fails.
can't get her out from under there. And she's all mopey and stuff.
Well, it's because she likes to use her claws on the love seat, which I don't appreciate. But it's happy hour. I'm going to ignore it for now. All right.
Cool, Violet. Let's get going.
Oh yeah, I saw your DM. I just didn't have a chance to respond. Awesome, Violet. All right, let's roll. I'll shuffle first this time, and we are on. I think Estelle popped in first today. Am I right?
Mm-hmm. Hi, Kara.
Hi, Tara. You just missed Shadow. Shadow is gone from the arena. But Sunny is still around.
Yes, he's right here.
All right. Go. Yesterday, I went to play some miniature golf with the senior group. Actually, only one other person showed up. But it was fun. It was good. And it was all paid for from my health insurance, which is really awesome. It's nice to get out with the community members once in a while. Well, hey, Estelle. You've got the Five of Wands. Okay, so it goes that way. Okay, so the Five of Wands is, sometimes a very contentious card. But there are positive qualities to this card, which makes it perfectly ideal for happy hour. The Five of Wands indicates to Estelle that this is a time to really engage with others, to get involved in discussions and, positive discussions, things that could be, solve problems. So whether it's on a job or whether it's, a community group that you might belong to, or even among friends, get into some constructive dialogue. And in particular, if there is some disagreements going on, perhaps, be the person who listens to both sides and help people come to agreement.
Your positive message suggests that you probably are taking the lead or should be taking the lead in some sort of project or gathering between people you may know or people you engage with in certain ways. And I think what it's saying is Spirit says, don't be afraid to assert yourself in the situation, to be more positive and provide your point of view. It may be what this collaboration really needs is to get your opinion in something, and that maybe in that way, you're showing something. That's the torch there that, maybe is valuable to them.
Very nice. That's what we have for you, Estelle. It's a nice message. And I always say with cards like that, always be part of the solution, not part of the problem. Spirit wants you to be a, person who brings something positive to the table. All right. Shuffle first for Buddy.
Buddy Blue.
Hey, Buddy. Sunny has left again. You know what? I forgot to pick up the dishes, but they're starting to learn. They ate most of their food right away because they probably knew the dishes were going to go.
They're starting to learn. We will start.
We will learn. We will learn too to be better. See, he went in there. I don't know if he ate anything. There's very little in their dish though, so I'll get him when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I can't believe I forgot that.
So you had a spot of Sunny and Shadow this morning. And they may return as they usually do.
He's nearby.
Hungry? Is that what you mean, Kara? He's already back in the area. He's sort of down there on the couch on that side. I don't know if the camera will pick him up.
He'll probably pop back up here, I'm sure. All right.
Why is that, Swathi?
Oh, Swathi, I'm sorry to hear that. Why don't we do a reading? It's a happy hour. You can at least get some boost. But if you insist not to, that is fine. We don't force anybody to have a reading here.
Okay, Buddy Blue, you have the Four of Cups. And the Four of Cups is a nice positive card for you today. Spirit or the divine positive message suggests that you have a number of ideas or thoughts or things that you can actually pursue. Come on.
Come on.
And they're all good. Maybe Spirit is saying really luxuriate in that choice in a way. He's just going to do what he does.
Yes, whatever.
Luxuriate in that offering of choices, and that maybe, you know, you don't have to necessarily pick this choice now, but know that Spirit says what you may be considering within those ideas, there is something there that's definitely good for you, you know, to pursue.
Well, you know what, buddy? Besides what he said, which I'm all in on, I think Spirit is also saying here to, you know, that this is also an opportunity for you to embrace the word no. It can be positive. Sometimes if we have too much going on in our lives, too many things on our plate, it's okay to say no. Just say no. And, you know, the universe understands that. You know, the Spirit wants to see you succeed. So whether you're willing to take on other opportunities or not, Spirit is saying, really give this some thought now. And, you know, it's up to you entirely. You will not be penalized or, you know, whatever by saying no. So I just want to bring that aspect out to it too, because I often see that with that card. We think we have to grasp everything that comes our way, but sometimes you really have to evaluate, Spirit is saying, if you have enough right now.
And I think it's a way too of saying that the choices that are possible for you are really a gift in their own way, and so that it's a gift to be able to have choices and to still have free will, and just like kind of like a little kind of like nudge saying, you know, Spirit hopes you make the right choice.
You know, I mean, there are bad words. I was going to say, you know, there are no bad words, but there are bad words. But no is not a bad word, you know. It's just how we use it, okay? So that makes it bad. But it is okay to say no. All right, that's what we have for you, buddy. Sonali is up. Hi, Sonali.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Swathi. You know, hopefully next week will be a better week. Sure hope so. You're welcome, Buddy Blue. You're welcome. Yes, please do stay. We want to give you some positive message. There was an old song that Banshee probably dreads I will try to sing.
Oh, no.
But it was popular back in the 60s, maybe in the 70s. It was called The Candy Man. It was by Sammy Davis Jr. I'm not going to sing it because I don't know the words, but it was basically about somebody who can take you know, your doldrums and turn them into happiness. And of course, it's the Candy Man. So eat sugar, everyone. Except you, Swathi. I know you don't approve of that, but or maybe you don't. I don't know. There, am I better now?
No, that's okay.
The Candy Man can, because he mixes it with love and makes the world go round.
I thought it was some other line.
The Candy Man can. Well, there's probably a couple.
There's
different
a
lines.
different line, isn't it? It makes the world taste good.
No, not that Candy Man, Kara. Now go into your own bathroom and say whatever it is 3 times in the mirror. Can't even. No. Thanks, Violet.
Mr.
That's
O
funny.
is into horror movies,
That's
but
funny as
he
heck.
wasn't making that analogy.
That's funny as heck, though.
Good one, Kara.
American culture is so twisted. You can go from horror to Sammy Lee Davis. Is that his name? All right.
It's the 7 of Wands. All right. Hey, Sonali. The 7 of Wands is saying, the Spirit is saying right now, this is a good time. I mean, they feel like you are on top of things, and they want to say this is a good time for that. Stay on top of things in your life right now as they happen. Keep a sharp eye on things going on around you, and just keep that, keep the upper hand. Make sure you've got everything, all your ducks in a row. Spirit is saying you're in a good place right now. You're protected. You have positive energy around you. So stay in that place. Don't let, little things in life that you might have taken your eye off of, bring you down.
So Spirit says, it's a crystal ball of a sort there. Imagine yourself floating in the clouds above all other concerns. And in the traditional image, you're just sort of standing your ground there, but there's still sort of the sense that you have to kind of engage to some level or have a perception of being ready to engage. And rather that, this is saying, Spirit is saying, imagine yourself not even having to think about that you're free in a way, to float above and to know that there are people down there who maybe want to engage with you, but you don't really have to. You already have an upper ground that you have achieved.
Yeah, right. So just maintain, keep on the path. And that's what we have for you, Sonali. Good luck with that. All right, we are on MA, I believe. All right. Is it your shuffle or mine? I forgot. I'll give it to you. MA is up.
You guys are talking about crayons and ice cream or something and orange?
Come on up here. Come on.
We
You
do have a
can do
nice
it.
little
Sit by
orange in
me.
our set back there.
Come on, son. Sonny.
See on that side now?
Come here.
Sonny
Come on.
will do what Sonny will do.
Yay.
Aw.
Sit right here. Yeah. There you go.
Whenever you're ready.
Such a good boy sometimes. Good Sonny.
Candles. Orange candles. Those are like spiritual and also emotionally
courage.
loving.
Their orange candles can be for communication, courage,
on.
strength,
There you go. What? You're back
success. I think orange candles have that success element to it as well.
Candies.
What? Orange candies?
Can I light them up though still? Do they have like an orange liqueur and I could like give it a light?
Gosh.
Ah! Mr. O can't read.
Mr. O can't.
The monitor is just too far away. Go ahead and cut him, dear.
There's always something. All right.
Get rid of it.
All right. Hey, MA, it's the King of Wands. Well, that King and Queen of Wands, they're a dynamic duo for sure. And the King of Wands is somebody who's just really feeling their power right now. Spirit is saying, you can, this is a great, oh wait,
It's
is
the
it?
night.
I'm so embarrassed. It's the night. Oh no, I can't read either.
Well, we both agree that at times this deck is a little harder to read because it's sort of like a semi-handwriting kind of.
I should have seen that. So the thing is, and the reason I like this card so much is they just seem so full of vibrant energy. And the Knight of...
And it's orange.
And it's... Hey, it's orange. The Knight of Wands is all about moving towards, some goal, some project completion, something that you desire. So it could be, it could be a relationship coming. I like to think of that with the Knight of Wands sometimes. Whatever it is, it's showing you moving. Spirit is saying, move, make your moves now because this is the right time.
I feel Spirit says this is a time for you to be happy. There's a great sense of happiness,
there is.
Engagement, and that you are maybe moving towards a romance or, a deepening of a romance, but also too, you could just be moving towards a really nice engagement towards your own dreams, your own wishes. Maybe they're an enterprise, maybe they're in other areas. Maybe it's about social engagements with people in general. Maybe you're trying to create more popularity for yourself in your social media presence. But these things seem to be happening, and Spirit seems to say you can lead that way, whatever it is, whether it's, individual romances or enterprises, you can lead the way. Spirit says you should be happy to feel this energy that is fueling you or that can fuel you.
And what's really cool about this card is the flame that's coming from the drum. This person has really got a lot of passion. And this is a time, too, to explore creativity and creative projects. Things that really, engage, will light your fire. I don't know, whatever it is. Whether it's romance, whether it's a project or goal, or whether it's a new creative pursuit of some sort.
Right. The drums add the idea of creativity, and the wands himself being sort of a fire transformative element could be about creativity too, as well as all the other things we've talked about.
Yeah. That's what we have for you, M.A. Good luck with that.
All right. Good luck, M.A. Thanks for coming.
And we're on Violet Ann. Good to see you, Violet Ann.
Hi, Violet Ann.
Hi. Hey, you know what? Our election video is still out there. People can watch it. I know the election's over, but the results are not completely in yet. And it turns out we might have been more right than wrong than I realized. If the Democrats actually squeak by and take both houses, then I did give the Democrats a slight edge, but said neither team would be totally happy with the results. I think the Democrats have a little more to be happy about in this. But anyway, we kind of did an interesting prediction on it, and it is on our live show. On our video channel.
It's on our video channel.
Ta-da.
I think it's in a playlist about, you can just search for it, but it's also in a playlist about predictions, global predictions, USA predictions.
There you go.
Despise, Mama T? That's such a harsh word. What did they ever do to you?
Oh, with Marshmallow. I love I think I like Marshmallow more as an adult than I did as a child. But we used to have marshmallow roasting and stuff, but I really didn't like it in candy and things like that. So,
I would have to agree with you,
yeah.
Banshee.
Okay. But now I appreciate it in hot cocoa.
Somebody spamming the chat?
Oh, that again. Yep. They've done it before.
Do you want me to remove them, or do you...
We're not doing questions today, Sonny. Thank you. We're doing a single card message from Spirit if you want one. Well, okay, so hey, Violet Ann, you've got the same card as, I forget who had it.
The first or second person, a cell or the person after a
Might
cell.
have been a cell.
Was it Buddy?
It might have
I
been
don't remember.
a cell.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I think it was Buddy, actually. I'm sorry. Well, you have the Four of Cups. So, you know the drill, but I would say basically that this is a time to step back, Spirit is saying, and contemplate, what you really want to do, what you really want to tackle next, what you want to take on. And maybe in retrospect also, as I've said in the previous reading, what you want to say no to.
It really is an empowerment kind of card, maybe more in a, I don't want to say passive, that's not exactly the right word, but it's more of a gentle effort to really say Spirit wants you to lay it all out in a way and to maybe use a little bit of far visioning to really understand your perspective, understand that there are different opportunities and maybe all of them don't feel as pleasing to you, but you may find that there's more success with a particular opportunity that you'll vibrate to in some way. It just may not be exactly what you expected, but I think Spirit is saying really it would probably be good for you to look at that one and maybe choose and go that way. It just sort of adds a vividness, or it adds variety, or it adds an energy where you need it right now, or it comes with that in a way that maybe makes it more feasible for some manifestation.
Okay, I just blocked that user. Hopefully
Okay.
that will work, but maybe not.
Did you want to comment anymore?
Well, I like this card in that, it is saying that, there could be some golden opportunities. There's a rainbowish kind of feel to this here, coming your way. But, it's all up to you what you want to take on at this time. And remember, sometimes, too, things that look really good on the surface, maybe more trouble than they're worth, too. So really, that's why I like this card. It gives you the power to decide, what it is you want to do next.
I'm done.
So good luck with that.
All right. Thanks, Violet Dan.
And thanks. Good to see you.
Good luck. Who up? I think I shuffle first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
I
okay.
probably do. Here you go.
It's okay. Who's up?
It is Pragati, I believe.
Pragati.
Yep.
Hello. So who likes our setup here for happy hour? I do like it sometimes. It's not probably as good when I have to work, but the good news is I'm not working till the first Saturday in December. So for the next few Saturdays, we could do it here. You like it? Cool. And Violet likes it too? Thank you. I like it because it lets the cats get a little bit more comfortable, but maybe black shape was too comfortable.
Well, where are they?
They seem to have moved away, so it's all good in the end.
I know, it's like, where are they?
It was easier to set up in some ways than the one over in the other room. Thanks, Swati. Thanks, Mama T. Yes, it does feel comfy. Of course, we don't have your wonderful banner hanging behind us there. I'm not sure if we could manipulate
Well,
that
I'd
just for the
have to
show.
put up some hooks on the wall for it, and I'm not sure I want to do that. But I could
it
use
does, and
those
I
command
think it makes
ones.
us a little more comfortable too, so we can relax for the reading, Violet. So, yeah, why not?
Yeah, maybe sometime I'll sit back. I know you gave me a pillow and I threw it
Hi,
back.
Jano. Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Jano, we can get you on the list.
So this table itself, though, we do use up in the studio upstairs in
Yes.
the library.
Hi, Sonny. Come on.
Well, it'll depend on my timing with things. I'd like to set this up more often, but on days I go to work...
Did I shuffle first?
No, you should cut them because I did shuffle first.
Gotcha.
Or it's all good.
Okay.
Violet, are you slacking again? You're supposed to tell us who's... Actually, I think, well, whatever. It's all good, right?
It's all good. Oh, look at that.
Pragati, you have the Nine of Wands. So the Nine of Wands says, Spirit says, hold the torch, hold the way. Oh, it's him.
Yeah.
You're really in charge of things more than you may think, or you have kind of a sense of that this is a good path for you at this time, really. And it doesn't mean that there's necessarily adversity in your life, but it does say that maybe you're holding up towards a principle, at least the principle of something that you feel strong about and that is right for you. Are you going to go over that way, Crawley boy?
You know, the way to keep him settled would be if Lammy was here, but Lammy is not.
Lammy could be just right over
Probably
there.
in the, well, buried, I think. Yeah, because you probably rolled Lammy up in there.
No,
All right. Shame on you, Mr. O.
It's your turn.
The 9 of Wands for Pragati. You know what, Pragati? Spirit is saying, hey, you've got this. Whatever it is that may be troubling you or worrying you right now, you have this. You are prepared for anything. And why? Because, you know, you maybe have gone through some stuff in the past, some difficult times. And it may be that now you are better prepared for what you face. So, nice one.
Just almost tore
I don't
the
know
set
if the
down.
cord is broke or if it's still in there.
Did we disconnect?
I don't know.
Of course we didn't.
Okay. He went to get Lammy for Sunny, though. Aw, Sunny likes Lammy.
Did you like that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's my Sunny.
They usually snuggle together. So, Pragati, you know, this looks like in a way, you know, and look at the person is tattered and torn, but see, that's in the past. And so it's because of our wounds and our scars that we grow. And Spirit just wants you to know you have grown and you are better prepared to face what life throws at you now.
Pragati, I think Spirit really says that no matter what your real role is in life, what you do in your career, your relationships, your family, your place of worship, Spirit says you are a leader, even if you quietly stand by offering to illuminate when asked. You may be, and I don't want to use the word passive, but I'm not sure what the word I'm looking for is that just you're really there for people who need it.
Yes. And that too. That's right. Good point. All right. That's what we have for you, Pragati. Good luck with that.
Well, maybe that's what it means too, in a way, that there are no more lessons to learn, that you sort of have achieved a level. The 9 of Wands does sort of have a sense that you understand where you actually have been. You have incorporated those lessons, and that's why you are able to maintain the stance or to have the stance.
Awesome. Nice. All right. We are on Swathi.
Yes, I agree with that. And you're very welcome, Pragati.
Please, no more lessons.
Well,
Yeah, it's those darn lessons, you know, but really, we can't avoid them. And we probably, you know, even though some of them are harder than others, we will grow from them.
well, we can
will
only speak
persevere.
about our only, spiritual, ideas ourselves. And, we tend to be in a cosmology that says there is a goddess and a god, or sometimes there is only the goddess. It's what it is. But there's a saying, the goddess never gives us a burden harder than we can bear. And so that everything is good because the goddess knows you got this, and it's meant to help you. It's meant to help you understand or grow. Did I shuffle it
No.
out? So I'm sure, people from your own faith group probably understand that maybe in a different way, but understand that.
It's a universal message of sorts, you know. And of course, everybody is different, and we do have our breaking points, we do. But Spirit is there. Spirit is always there. We just need to not lose sight of that.
Right, Sonny?
That's right.
Dear Sonny?
who are we on? Swathi. Here's
you,
the good
Pradani.
news, Swathi. Here is the good news about the tower, because when the tower comes up, and see what happens, and I know why you didn't want a reading today. I understand that, because you're going through some difficult times, and sometimes when that happens, the cards are right on it. They're right on it. The tower is also, about these kinds of crises or difficulties we face in life that kind of shake us to our core. But in this case, Swathi, again, this is really a learning experience for you and growthful. What it's giving you the opportunity to do is Spirit is saying now is the time to rebuild yourself, your life, whatever, your career, your jobs, whatever you're looking for, on more solid ground.
Even when the tower tumbles down as it looks there is still some element of vitality, electricity that can re-engender the process once again. And of course, it's always hard to start over again. This doesn't mean there is a starting over. This just means there is something to understand and appreciate. And it may be knowledge you can use as a lesson, but it may just be knowledge for you just in understanding. Sometimes we don't need to learn a lesson. Sometimes we just need to understand things and maybe say, I still have free will, but here's this to consider.
So all in all, it's very positive in that you can now make the choices and decisions that you need to make on where to go next. So if you,
Thanks, Jano.
And that's really, this is a message for everybody today too, It's like, even in the elections, there's some people who may think their world has come to an end because things didn't turn out the way they wanted them to. And the whole idea is, but now is that chance to recreate yourself and be better, And so that's what it's saying, Swathi. Your life can improve now, and you can move forward in a more positive direction. And that's what we have for you. Good luck with that.
I'm going to say something at the end. It's not specifically to you, but it'll be about all of this in general. So hopefully you'll hang on for that, or maybe you can come back to it later. Okay, who's up?
All right.
And you're welcome, Swathi.
It is.
That's right, Jano. You're speaking words of wisdom too. You're welcome, Swathi.
It's a blessing in disguise. It truly is. That's all I got around the time that I was kind of had to make the decision to retire from my job.
Swathi.
It was kind of pushed upon me. And I was getting the tower for weeks, and it was making me crazy. Because I knew something was about to drop, and it all made sense. And it turned into a true blessing in disguise. So.
On another level, there's a group of folks we know. They tend to be more witchy type folks who are talking about what is known as tower time. The idea that as a society or as a world society, we are in a tower time, a time when many lessons need to be learned, and there is much of this kind of tower turbulence at hand. And you can just Google tower time or ask me about it in some other way. But it tends to be not so much apocalyptic as just saying we can all figure out how to prepare ourselves spiritually as well as what needs to be done physically for the turbulence that may be coming.
Okay, you're reading for Kara.
I know,
okay.
Because she said me. Here you go. You're shuffling for Kara.
I am shuffling for Kara.
Where's my bickering button?
What? Who's bickering? Who's bickering?
Me.
Ah.
But when I bicker, I do it in a flirty kind of way. Kara, where's Sunny? Oh, are you in on this too? We're going to have to ban both of you. No, wait, he's actually pretty pleasant today. But over on the table, sometimes he just gets in our way, knocks over cameras, things like that. It's all good, I guess. Up. I think he heard you. Did you hear that bump?
I heard that thump.
It's him.
He went to get some water.
Sonny, did you psychically hear Karen Swathi? All right. Go ahead.
Yay! Hey, Kara. Good day, sunshine.
Good day, sunshine. Boom. Good day.
It's the sun.
Yay!
I love it. You know, all that warmth. And hey, there's orange. There's orange and yellow here, and lots of it, which is, you know, like I said, orange is one of the colors of success, and so is yellow, but yellow more than that. So I think there's also illumination. You know, the yellow is about seeing things clearly, getting information, and using it to achieve success. The sun is just about success. Like, for example, if, you know, anything you're doing to better yourself and your health should be working for you now. Also, just the fact that you feel like things are moving in a more positive direction.
And if you don't always feel exactly this way, that's the point of this. Spirit is saying you need to feel positive. You need to do that thing, get up in the morning, look in the mirror and say, what was that guy, Stuart Smiley? I'm good enough, I'm whatever enough, and doggone it, people like me. I can't remember the words of that, but you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do.
I didn't mean you, I meant Kara.
Oh. Sorry.
Stuart Smiley, that was Al Franken, right?
I believe it was.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So at any rate, the sun here is just bringing you a lot of success. And you know what? I would say just encourage that energy right now. Spirit might be telling you, hey, let the sunshine in. You know, open your windows. Get some bright sunlight into your room. Take a walk in the sun, even if it's cold. Get out in the sunshine and let it shine on you. And take in that energy, that successful, vibrant, happy energy.
Mr. O is vibing off of your energy. It's just contagious. So you need to spread that everywhere.
Mr. O is too happy this morning. Dare I say that? Could that be possible?
I don't have to go to work. That's
Can't
something
be
to be
too
happy
happy, I guess. All right, I'll try to lighten up on Mr. O. So that's what we have for you, Kara. Good luck with that. I guess I can lighten up on you,
You
Mr.
shuffle first.
And it is, I believe, Lena?
Yes. Look at you. Oh, you're so comfy there. Aw.
Yep. Lena.
Will you stay here for the rest of the show, please?
No. No, he won't.
Do you really, Swathi? Well, that's one of you.
Oh my gosh. Swathi, don't encourage.
Yes, encourage. Soon it will be Christmas time.
Hey everybody, I'm making a minor announcement about this, but there will be more soon. Around the Yuletime season, I'm not sure, we haven't picked a date yet, there will be another kind of ritual performance that is going to be very interactive. And so, and it's going to be very tarot oriented. So do join us. It's going to be fun and enlightening, and I hope a really nice experience for everyone.
All right.
So stay tuned for that.
That's a good boy. That's a good boy. She'll be there. I have an announcement about
Awesome.
something too, and I think some of you guys will definitely be interested in that.
Okay. All right. All
Eight of
right,
Wands.
Lena, you have the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is just so, this is a period where you might notice, Spirit is saying you might notice your energies peaking or getting, you have a lot more energy, vitality. There's going to be movement. There's going to be communications. This is a time to take energy, and focus it on a particular goal or desire that you want. Energy is nothing if you don't focus it. I mean, we have energy all around us, but we need to focus our energy on what we desire, what we want to manifest, who we want to communicate with.
Right, Lena. When you come to the regular shows, we realize that some of the questions have been dubious, or not the questions, the answers have been dubious, and it does seem to be that snapshot in time. But right now, Spirit is saying this is a good opportunity for you to energize yourself, to feel your energy, and to find ways to direct towards goals that right now, especially, maybe what comes into your head is really going to be something worth focusing on. And Spirit is kind of blessing you with that sense of thought as well as energy being able to be applied to your goals.
Yeah, I love this card. This one is just showing how, because sometimes you see the wands, they're all going in the same direction, but this one is showing them coming from different directions, but all either coming from or going to that point right there. That source, So it's either the source or it's the end point. So I really like this card for that. It's up to you to determine how you want to use this energy. And that's what we have for you, Lena. Good luck with that.
All right, and it's Jano.
And it is Jano.
And it's me.
That's right. No, and oh yeah, it is you. Violet's keeping track because you browbeat her.
No, because you don't pay attention.
I think you don't either.
Sure.
We reached agreement on something.
We have concordance. So there's a rumor going around that I'm going to make a little short movie with dolls and action figures, and it's going to kind of be a tribute or a mock tribute to Mariah Carey, All I Want for Christmas. Don't worry, I won't be singing. It'll be, her version. But I could.
Yeah. I know he's bumping you a lot, and that's why.
Your shuffle.
Aw, you do tweet. Well, also, somebody has a birthday next week.
Somebody else has an anniversary.
Somebody's else.
Somebody's else.
Yes. Holy moly.
Nobody
41
knows.
years of standing by for bickering. Woohoo.
41 years of wedded bliss.
How old are you, Mr. O, going to be?
I will be 67. I am blessed with good genes. So far.
The blue jeans he wears.
They're black. I like black jeans more than blue jeans. Except when Sonny romps back and forth, they seem to have a lot of his hair on them right now.
Was I supposed to?
Yes, because I shuffled first. This is Jano, your positive message.
Alrighty.
And it's the Five of Pentacles. Our challenge for the day. Making this be a positive message from Spirit.
Well, it can be positive in this. Sometimes, Jano, it's those moments when we feel the most like life is turned against us, or maybe that people have turned against us, situations, you feel almost like you're on your own. Sometimes when we reach those moments, that's when we start to realize, hey, I can do something about this. I don't have to wait around for life to, improve for me. I can take those steps. I can open that door and bring opportunity to me. In other words, I don't have to wait for opportunity to knock. I can create that opportunity.
Spirit says the time for you to find those forces or energies that you've been looking for or waiting for is at hand. And Spirit says that even if you've been feeling like somehow you don't have a support level you need, or you don't have an emotional relationship that you feel you need, your time is at hand. Things are coming to change soon, and a lot of it is about understanding what the key is. I don't know if you can see that there, but there's a little lock, and where there's a lock, that implies that there is a key. And so Spirit says you very soon may find that key. The light is coming towards the key. It's not quite there yet, but it will be.
And that's what we have for you. That wasn't so bad.
I know.
So, good luck with that, No. All right. And we're on Mama T, who, yes, you're right, you have an anniversary tomorrow.
I thought that was Violet.
Hope that was happy anniversary. It's Mama T.
No, hubby and I have our anniversary on January 2nd. Okay, I'm sorry. Oops.
Oh, Violet had it on. Okay,
I thought I was reading the wrong one.
Yeah,
Yours
that's
is later.
right.
I have another anniversary tomorrow or today too. I can't remember, but this is the day, or tomorrow is the day that my grandmother died back in 1986, and I made it to an adult to still have both of my grandparents, but they did pass away within about 5 years of each other. Once I got to around 25 and then 30-ish. And these were the grandparents I really knew the best. I loved them a lot. In their final years, most of the family had moved away from them. And we were still in Detroit area, but I was the only one that lived close enough. And I would go by and mow their lawns, and I painted their garage a couple times and tried to take care of them too. And I really loved them a lot. They were my mom's parents. And their graveyards are missing. They were buried in Gethsemane Cemetery in Detroit near the city airport. And there was controversy about their graveyard being expanded or detracted to make more room for an expansion at the airport. And I looked for their graves a few times in recent years. I used to go there, and I can't seem to find them anymore.
Well, graves that haven't been disrupted, that we've looked for, we haven't been able to find this year either. So I'm not sure it really is gone yet, even though we've looked a couple times. We just got to look a little better. And he might be right, though. There's been all kinds of problems with that cemetery, but most of them have been in recent years where they've been burying bodies in the wrong plots.
Yeah, they've been burying bodies on the plots of somebody else's body. So I shudder to think that something, like that happened to my grandparents. I've been asking for a message from that, and I'm not getting it. So I have a feeling like maybe there's another reason why I can't find their graves, and it's not because of foul play. But I'm the only one now in this area. Everybody else has moved far away or is gone. And I just sort of feel it's a duty to me to find this out. Sorry.
That's okay. It's Mama T, right? Mama T.
I'm sorry.
I've got good news for you. You've got the 6 of Swords.
Yes, this is great.
That is great news. You had some challenging cards, I remember, in the Thursday night reading. Spirit wants you to know, though, that, you know what? Your troubles might soon be over. It's possible some moves that you or perhaps Rick are about to make, will lead to better conditions. You'll have more peace of mind. You'll feel more tranquil, and that things are moving in a far better direction.
I don't know if you notice certain birds around your home or when you're going around. But I feel that birds can be messengers from Spirit. And I think Spirit is saying, watch for the birds, watch for the the messengers, the message that something will be changing and will give you an idea on where you can move towards, even if it's only attitude-wise. But I think it's more than that. I think it is about direction, moving in a direction that really will take you away from some problems or will ease some problems. I don't think it's a perfect panacea. I don't think it solves everything, but I think Spirit says, watch for the message of things that can lead you away from the most troubling waters.
That's what we have for you. I think this is an awesome card. I love getting this card. And, you know, when it's upright in my own readings, it's just such a sign of hope. But it's also because, you know, somebody is taking the necessary steps to move in that direction. You know, that boat didn't just come to pick you up, Mama T. You had to get on that boat. Or Rick, or whoever, both of you. You have to get on that boat. So I think it's very, very positive. Good luck with that.
You're very welcome, and good luck. I shuffle.
Okay.
According to the boss.
It is Violet's turn.
And just a quick reminder for those who may have been wanting another question or just watching and wondering, we do regular questions. There's usually 3 cards and then a couple additional cards we pull on our regular shows, which the next one is tomorrow, Sunday at 2 p.m. So check that out if you need more question answered. But today is just a positive message. So here it comes, Violet. And we want to thank everybody for coming today and having a little fun with us. It really was fun, I think. Whoops.
Yes.
What?
I guess I'm just not happy enough today. I don't know what it is. I had a great day yesterday, though, so I can't complain. I just have a lot I'm thinking about I have to do today. Hopefully.
I did see what you said about birds. They peck on your head or something? That's grody. Banshee needs to get happier.
I don't know too many happy banshees, but I think I'm happier than most of them.
So don't forget to watch Banshee Show tomorrow. The material matters. And we're there live in the chat room, although it is pre-recorded. All right. Violet.
Oh, my nose. I'm going to sneeze.
6 of Pentacles, Violet.
Oh, don't we love that? We do love that card. And it's interesting, too, because we were going through a new deck I bought recently called the Sufi Tarot, and they have a similar image here, you know, with the energy that goes around, but they have it facing this way. The cards are a little wider, too, but it's actually this direction. And it's, whatever the case may be, there's such a flow here. And Spirit is saying right now, be in that flow. I don't know why, you know, I don't think you're here. I don't think you're here necessarily, Violet. Spirit is saying to be in that flow.
All right, Violet, I think that this is connected somehow to that reading about the spirits the other evening. And I feel like there is a real energy flow for you right now. And that spirit is saying, that spirit or another spirit, that this is the opportune time for you to maybe participate more in that energy flow. And you know, I flipped over the bottom.
Why did you do that?
Because I just felt I had to do that. I know. And it's the 8 of Pentacles. And I think this is saying that this energy flow will help you work harder, will help you work to achieve those goals.
I don't feel this needed anything else, and I really feel like you just said there, that was perfect. You are in the liminal. You are in that in-between space.
Liminal, that's a word you didn't even know until I explained it to you.
What? That's not true.
I think it's very true. Okay.
I know. I'm sorry. He had every... Of course,
Who won?
Mr. O had every right to do what he did here.
Thank you.
However, I will admonish him later for that. No. Just kidding. I am just kidding. So if I had to look at these two together, since it is here, I would say that this is saying to work, to maybe make sure, that sometimes, I know it's silly, sometimes you need to be in that liminal space to truly do the work, right? To do the work you want to do, you need to be in that liminal space and be in the flow as opposed to being on one side or the other of the flow.
Yes. So you're right.
Anyway, that's what we have for you.
All right. So
And we had to throw a little bickering in there too.
my turn
what
for
the
you,
heck.
you or your
You
turn
can
for
go
me?
first for me.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And
Ladies
I will have
first.
a namaste blessing at the end.
Ladies first.
Ladies first. You know
Okay,
it.
you're welcome. I think Banshee's right. It didn't need to be said, but somehow something wanted me to do that.
We both are cute. Well, we both are old and cranky.
I'm going to let you pick your card.
What?
Yes, and
Okay,
I'll interpret it.
all right. Then I should do the same for you.
I think you should.
Man, he's on a roll here today.
I'm psychic.
I feel it. I want it.
Oh dear.
I love it. No, I love
You're
that
out
card.
of your mind. You're out of your mind. Page of Cups. You're floating above yourself. You're not quite integrated.
What?
No. Banshee, Spirit says you are outside yourself in a good way, that your vision is really engaged with seeing what is going on a lot of levels around you. I mean, mostly they're the earthly levels that do need some amount of refined discernment, but then it goes beyond that to some other levels. Your dreams, when you have them, may be more interesting at this time, but also to the actual work you do of card reading. This is a perfect card for a card reader.
Yes, it is.
And that's why it was my original card for me. It sort of represented me as that early card reader I was 50 years ago. And this is really saying now is the time for you really to feel the full force of your intuitive abilities and use them for what needs to be done.
Well, you know what's interesting here, and again, you notice some things sometimes you don't, but you can clearly see, even though this person is sitting here, the impetus is to go up into the clouds. Right, Mr. O? Because look at the hair. The hair is being blown upward, like everything is going up. So I feel here that this is me out of body, out of mind.
You're just so abstract.
I like to think I'm more practical, but I do have a lot of imaginative abilities and creative abilities. And I think that's where I'm at right now. I'm in a very creative mode right now. And usually at this time of year, I have to be. First off, I'm working on this major project for this thing we want to do in December. And secondly, I usually, when I do my holiday greeting cards, I include poems every year that I create for the season. One for the religious people I know, and one for everything's for the religious people I know, but from different persuasions.
Right.
So I do 2 poems a year, and so I have to be on my game, my creative game here, and so my mind is up there right now. That's what's going on.
Well, already
so I'm not
then.
surprised you picked that card or I picked that card out for me, Mr. O.
Indeed.
Can you hand me the right deck, and where is it? so I can do the same for you.
It sounded delicious anyways. Sometimes you can, well, I don't know, maybe your rice is different, but sometimes I like rice when it's a little bit crispy, like, it might have cooked too long. Or when you recook it and it gets a little crispy. I like it.
I
It's
don't
just
like
white
that.
rice, but
I like it nice and
fluffy tender.
fluffy tender. Yeah, yeah.
Go, 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 Banshee!
All right, Mr. O, let me cut them.
Soft and fluffy.
All right, what damage can you do here? Let's see.
Oh, you have to ask?
Come on, pick one out of there. I've got a bunch in the middle here. I'm trying to separate them more. There. All right. Oh my God, it's another page. It's the Page of Swords. Oh, that's right, the other way. Sorry. Oh my goodness. Well, where my head is out in the clouds for some reason, Mr. O's got the ideas and the logical, analytical thinking. So I almost think that makes us a dynamic duo right now, because I can come up with these ideas and he can help me put them into practical, into a format that is accessible.
Well, we do kind of work as a partnership sometimes creatively. Sometimes we help
right.
each other out when we're working on poetry or other things.
That's right.
And we come up with that missing parameter,
Missing link.
the missing link.
So you are at your analytical best right now, and also, this is a time of learning for you. Mr. O is always reading lately, but it's pleasure reading. But the thing about that is that when you do that, when you read a lot, novels or short stories, you are opening your mind, and you have more clarity. You have more clarity. So I feel this is a time of clarity for you. This is a time of, communication too, where you can really communicate your thoughts with clarity. That's what I have. Do you have anything to add to that?
No, I'm good. Thank
right.
you. And a couple moments ago, Banshee had an announcement about her tarot project, or whatever that is.
Which we're not announcing yet.
That she has not announced a date, but she's doing closer to the holiday season, somewhere later in December perhaps. But next week, on November 16th, I am releasing it. It's going to be a video, won't be live, and I won't be in the chat room. I don't think I will be. But it will be a meditation for Hecate, who in Wiccan witch lore is the goddess of the witches. So she's sort of like a dark goddess to many witches. She represents things about challenges we face. Let's just say it that way. I'm going to be doing that on November 16th. It's going to be a really nice meditation because I'm actually working with some really nice sources. No time is announced yet. Are you rushing me?
I just want you to pick the card. I'll take it. Just pick it. No, go on. No time. Something announced.
I can't do two things at the same time. You know that.
All right. Yeah, I know.
Yes. Well, I think she transcends just being the Greek goddess, but that's okay.
So I just want to show the picture real briefly here while I read the back of the card. This is our Namaste blessing for everyone. And it is a blessing from the light, which is why I wanted to show that, because you can see the light. And we had the sun come up today in our cards, and it definitely looks like some bright sunshine there. A blessing from the light. You are dearly loved, more than you can possibly imagine, and you are never alone. A universe of love and light surrounds you and showers you with blessings that ebb and flow in your heart. Well, that's such a wonderful one to end with. And particularly today, I remember one of the readings where I said to somebody, I forget who, you're never alone, in what you deal with. Spirit is there. Spirit is there. You are loved and you are supported. The universe supports your efforts, and just keep that light, that knowledge, that light in your heart.
And it's 11:11. Well, nearly.
Wow.
And well, we're ending our show now.
Yes, we are. Oh, Papa Das has come. Want to just throw a quick reading?
We'll throw a quick card for you, Papa.
We're only doing a message from Spirit today, so we're giving you one card.
We can't resist Violet.
Yeah. Sorry, Violet.
Go if you must, but stay
But
if
it's
you
just
will.
a message from Spirit. We're not doing questions today.
No, we're not doing a question, sorry.
Come to our show tomorrow and we'll be answering questions.
Right, let me show you our schedule. We are doing questions tomorrow from 2 to 4 p.m. our time. So we're sorry we can't do that today. We were just closing our doors here, but you showed up at the last minute. So we're going to do what we do today, happy hour, one card message from Spirit, positive message. Here we go.
All right. And because it's happy hour, we're squeezing you in.
We can do that today.
Up, it's the it's the Five of Pentacles again. So the message of this card is very clear. Spirit is saying if you feel that you have been, I don't want to say abandoned, but if you feel shut out from opportunities or, a community or something like that, Spirit is offering you the opportunity right now to open the door yourself. Sometimes opportunities do not come to us. We have to create them. And I think that's the message, Spirit wants to lend with this card.
I think the message from Spirit says to you, Papa, that rather than, sit with what your problems may be that you perceive, you do need to find a way to engage yourself. That the key to moving beyond is to get up and to move beyond, to find that key to turn that lock that's showing there and move to where it's more light, that you're only in the dark perhaps if you want to be. And so no matter what you feel about your current circumstances, Spirit says there's always a way to move ahead.
Spirit is shining the light to lead you towards that door, and they're just saying, now's the time for you to open it.
Well, I see what you're saying there too, and I think that this is a message that sort of aligns with that. And of course, it means that until you actually find something that promises more, that light there, you can't leave, because we're all like that. We can't leave our financial situations necessarily.
What's really funny about what you said there, Papa Das, is that if you decide, mentally at least, because this happened to me once, no lie, I literally decided one day, that's it. I am done with this job, and I decided I was going to start looking for another job. I had just kind of been playing around with that before. But when I said that and internalized that, the next day when I looked for jobs, I found one that I applied for, and I got that job. So like I said, make that commitment. Spirit is saying, make that commitment to open a door for yourself, and you know what? It just may open.
Papa Das, in a regular reading, not like this more positive-minded one, this would say exactly what you're saying. This would say that sense of that. And so we use the idea of creating a positive message from any and every card to say you can find that way. You just have to be aware of it. A lot of times this card talks about the idea that maybe we are missing a clue. We're missing somebody who is reaching out to us, or additionally, don't be afraid to reach out somehow, some way.
That's what we have for you today. Thanks for stopping in, and we hope we see you again. So this is Happy Hour Saturdays, though. This is what we do on Saturdays. Sundays and Thursdays, we will answer questions and throw a couple more cards. So do join us, and thanks for stopping in.
Thanks for stopping in, Papa.
All right, we're going to end the show, and I want to thank everybody for coming to Happy Hour today, and I hope you have a very happy rest of your day and week ahead till we see you next time at Happy Hour. Take care, everybody, and we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye-bye.